Hey Libra, this is your December 2018 forecast. If you would like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So Libra, all month, which I feel like is the last 10 days, which leads into January, you are going to have some lucky opportunities to do with your work, your finances and your study. So you're going to get good results from any kind of exams, getting into any kind of institution. You are going to get great feedback from your writing, your mental abilities, any kind of communication, speeches. You know, you are actually bringing the house down. You are getting great results from what it is that you produce. The third house also includes energy, success and active search. Now you will have that positive and you will land something that you have a foundation where there is going to be investment and there is future growth. This is a major arcana card. There is the idea of promoting myself, speaking at events, speaking to an audience, you know, anything to do with marketing or, you know, any kind of arts that you're doing. Maybe you're going to have a wonderful art exhibition, or maybe you're publishing something and you know, it's a sellout. What you do in your career, your study and your finances is going to give you this foundation to bounce off from. And it does have money there. It does have luxury there. And there is abundance there as well. Now, if this is a new company that you've been working on, it's now growing. You've been nurturing it and now you can see those results. At home we do have the 5 of Wands, Libra, so that is with fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius and Leo, and this is about dating and it's about your children. We are going to be having some good luck in our career, our finances and with any kind of legalities, but there are going to be some changes around the home. So for some of you, this is the children in our home. There is it's pulling us apart, whether this be you and your other and children from another partnership. There is the bickering to go with this. Now, if this is about your own child, then there has been some acting out, there has been determination, there has been some irresponsible outbursts of behavior, which is causing difficulties in the home. This is also power struggles in the home. You and whoever you live with, there are power struggles there where there has been outbursts. And no wonder, you know, Mercury retrograde, miscommunications, you know, lost text messages, things we were talking about before is back on the table and it's, you know, fired up. That energy's there. You know, that we're almost gone past what we were discussing and exaggerating or making it bigger than it should be, because there's a bit of fire and passion there. For some of you, this is, I've met someone new in a dating sense, I'm having so much fun and I'm being very sociable, and this person that I met, there's great sexual chemistry there. It has been a bit of up and down because this person challenges me, and now that this person challenges me, I feel alive. There's that great sex, that great passion, but also there's that challenge there which really makes our relationship grow, which makes me a better person. And in our love life, we do have the 4 of Wands. Again, this is fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius and Leo, where this is something there is going to be a future with. This is someone solid who you can see yourself growing older with. Now, in terms of your home, there is going to be a sale of a home. There may even be a divorce sometime over the next 2 years, or even a marriage, like we're saying here, met someone, happy ever after. So, you know, 8th house, which is births, deaths, marriages, there is going to be support from the other. But because we're having power struggles right now, I feel like that this is about children. Maybe we're arguing over children. Maybe there's not been the responsibility to do with that. Maybe this is just all of November, and so the last 10 days of December, you know, it's Christmas time. We're loving, we're being loving, and you know, the peace and serenity is there. Maybe we've been holding our breath over something and we do get that harvest and it's all good. We're celebrating something to do with the home. Our home is going to have some big changes over the next 2 years. It just is, and you are going to be having some issues to do with your finances. It's luck there. This is what's going to be brought into your life. Now, with our health, we do have the Hermit card. The Hermit card says, hey, you need to look at how you've been treating your body. For some of you, this is, okay, I need to go back to the past. Where is this repeating? Was this 10 years ago? Was this a couple of years ago and it, righted itself and now it's back again? So I'm looking at my past health. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, okay, well, I do need to make some changes. This is a major arcana card. There is enlightenment there. Maybe I forgot that, this was something that didn't agree with me, and now it's acting up inflammation there, causing issues there. And you're like, oh, right, okay, yeah, that's right. I couldn't do that in the past. Yeah, I know how to fix that, and now I'm going to go forward. Because wherever this is, there's something reoccurring from the past that is now back up on the table, which you are having an enlightenment. So you are now starting a brand new road to do with this. Now, for some of you, this is anxiety, stress, and depression. And you have looked at the past. Something's happened, it could be within the family. Maybe the separation to do with the family is, maybe you're in one of those families where they put a lot of pressure on you and bring you down and it's negative. And so if there is a separation in the family, then you no longer feel that tension. You no longer, you can breathe. You feel relieved. Now, for some of you, this is, I have been seeing a specialist. I've been waiting to find out what it is. I've been thinking about all the different options, but I do have the answer now, and it means I need to change my life forward. Again, we do have the Four of Wands. This is happy ever after. This is wonderful news. This is new. This is wonderful. This is established couple that's still wonderful. Now you're adoring virtue. Messages from the angels is... we have the yes card, so we don't need to worry about that. Like I said, success, success, success to do with banks, to do with our bosses, to do with our career, to do with our audience. We are marketing. We are feeling good. Shall I take it? Yes, you should. Francesca says, yeah, that enlightenment's coming. Whatever that doom, that stress, that anxiety, that tension that's been, hovering over you, and it might have been there for 6 weeks, perhaps longer. But, the last week in December, you're actually going to feel that lifted. It could be very close to the full moon. And, those creative juices, maybe you had such a good feedback to do with whatever arts, communication, whatever your audience is, or marketing, whatever it is. And then you've had a freeze up. There's been that creative block. It's going to pass. You're going to be fine. Akasha says, trust your intuition. Go deeper within. Look at religion. Look at alternative things out there. You'll be inspired by things different from what you've known. And by, if we're looking at our health, we are going to make changes. Maybe we're looking at alternative things. This is going to help you not only with your health, but with your work as well. And Fiona says that now that you've asked for the help, take the opportunities there. I think it might be just the idea of risk. I'm frightened to reach for the stars. What happens if it doesn't work? What happens if I fail? What if no one likes what I put out there? They are going to like it. They are going to love it. You are going to succeed. You just have to do it. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side Jake, may the force be with you.